back, everybody. So today we're going to have the first tasting of my third brew of 2023. This is Golden Promise with Citra and Nelson Sauvin hops. Now, I did a smash beer with Citra and with Nelson, and this is them combined. So, again, if you didn't watch those, I had older grain, 2 years old grain. Sealed in a bag that I wanted to use just to see. And this one was kind of the same as batch 1 and batch 2. So this is batch 3, so 23-3. Still, 2 pounds, 4 ounces of grain. This is a small batch, 1.25 gallons going into the fermenter. This one, I actually had less wort. So less wort going into the fermenter is usually going to up your gravity, so your post-boil gravity, because the number that I have is actually based on 1.3 gallons, and that was supposed to be 1049. I was at 1, so on the Mr. Beer fermenters on the back, there's a 1, is it 1.5 or 2? It might be 2, and mine was at 1. So I know what I did there. My boil was a little aggressive, so I had more burn off. So this one actually finished at 1.056, and it should have been 1.049. So I was over. But again, just like on the first two, this one ended up at 3.24% ABV. The reading was a 1025, which was supposed to be 1009. Now that is using a refractometer, so I had to plug it in online to get the adjustment, but 3.24% ABV. This was bottled on 8/23, so 2 weeks old, maybe it's a couple days. I think 9/7 is when I was supposed to review it. Today is 9/9, so a little bit longer, then we'll go a month. So let's go ahead and open this and see what I get. The other two tasted just fine. It was just a little thicker beer from that sugar, maybe a little sweeter. A little bit of a hiss. Again, this has only been bottled for 2 weeks. The longer you let it go, like 3 weeks, 4 weeks, it's going to get a lot better. But I want to see what they all do at 2 weeks. This is using the small pearl carbonation tablets, so 4 per 12-ounce bottle. Not really any hiss in there. I don't think this one's carved. It might be. I mean, there's some coming up there now. I'm guessing it needs more. There's a lot more sugar in there. White color around the rim, very dark orange. Could it be oxidized? I guess it could be. Yeah, like burnt orange color, pretty hazy. I would say medium haze. And I can't remember if this was darker. I guess it should be. Thinking about it, you're boiling down that wort or the liquid. So yes, it would probably be a little darker. I'm thinking, now that I'm thinking about it, I could be wrong about that. Let's go ahead and smell, see what we get. I have to say, I'm getting that white wine from that Nelson Sauvin hop. Kind of, I almost want to say it's not bad, but I don't like white wine white grape, and that's what you're getting. I think there is a little bit of tropical fruit, like sweeter tropical fruit behind it. A little maltiness in there, but overall, I would say the Nelson Sauvin took over. Okay, so in this, I guess I should have said this at the beginning. So 0.39 ounces of Citra at 30 minutes. Then I whirlpooled 0.25 ounces of each Citra and Nelson Sauvin for 10 minutes. Yeah. Could the whirlpool change the color? Huh. Yeah, smells okay. I think that Nelson Sauvin is sticking out more than that Citra. Let's go ahead and taste. Very hoppy. Wow. Um, Malty, hoppy, very young. It almost tastes like there was a humongous dry hop. Um, wow. That needs to sit some more. What? I was not thinking it was good. Perceived bitterness is up there, unless it's very, yeah, it's like a very big dry hop. I don't want to say burning, um, but like my tongue, like I can feel all the taste buds on my tongue. Um, huh. Now I'm kind of confused because I obviously I've done the whirlpool before. Um, I don't know if I got something like that after 2 weeks of being bottled. Like I'm getting a little of the tropical fruit, more malty toasted malt, light toasted maltiness, sweet. About the first half of the palate. Then after that, it's like that bitterness kicks in there. Very like orange rind, grapefruit rind bitterness in there. Smooth, easy drinking, but it's 3.24%. Um, I think that bitterness is masking how sweet this one is, because at the front of my palate I do get sweetness. Then at in the aftertaste I get a little sweetness in there, but that bitterness does hold on. And I don't think that's what this. Well, I guess I can't say that because I whirlpooled them. I was gonna say combining Citra and Nelson Sauvin. Um, I don't think that's what this would taste like, but I didn't whirlpool them yet. Um, which I will do. I'll make a smash beer of Citra with Golden Promise malt and do a whirlpool to see how that is. Um, but this one's okay. Would I would be pissed if I made 5 gallons of this. Um, but yeah, so from the comments from batch one and batch two of 2023, somebody said my mash in that could have been high. Maybe my thermometer's off. I did check my thermometer. Ice cold glass of water with ice, 32 degrees. That's what it read. I do check my mash in when I pull it out. 55 to 60, 55 to 58, somewhere in there. I'll make sure I start writing it down, but I do check it after every single one. And I can pretty much say it's never been over 160. So we should be good there. I think it's the yeast. I don't think I pitched enough yeast. I do have 5 more batches going, which 3 of them I will bottle today. So I'll see how those are. And those are the only well, there's more differences, but that is using fresh grain from the homebrew store. So if those are low, it's because of temperature, I guess. Fermenting temperature. Maybe it's getting way hotter in there than I think somehow. I don't think that's the case. I think it's the yeast got drunk, faded out, and couldn't finish the process because I didn't put enough yeast in there. But we'll see. This one, it's okay. It's drinkable. I would not. I'm not going to finish this. There's no reason to. I got other beer to drink. But yeah, if you've had something like this, leave a comment down below. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up and ring that bell. And until next time, cheers.